Welcome back everyone, and today we're printing Christmas Baby Yoda. I was looking for quite some time what to print on Christmas and New Year's Eve, and when I found this model, I was absolutely sure I have to print it. What amazed me when I found it is how very few people printed it. The model is gorgeous and very simple to print. As usual with FDM printing, we have to clean all the supports. It's a process that takes a bit of time, but in ways it's pretty satisfying. After that I combined it all to see how it fits together. Then I did a little bit of sanding. I don't sand too much because it takes way too much time, and personally I build these models for myself and not to show off to anyone or anywhere, so I don't bother with it way too much. I'm looking at these models from a distance, so I don't really see all the small details that you need to clean. I still do it, just not that much. And now the painting begins. First, let's work on his tiny little hands. These Yoda species are green, so obviously we need some green tone, and here I used fall green from Vallejo. Obviously I used the same fall green on the ears as well. And on the face, obviously. Refill. And again we go. I only did one layer and that's the result. Now for this model I didn't bother with primer and base, I just painted on top of the plastic and it worked pretty well. For these parts of his outfit I simply used white. This whole piece I printed in red from Polymaker and I left it as it is. The cap had some white parts as well, so I painted them. Every New Year's Eve cap is red, so I painted it flat red from Vallejo. You can use whatever color you want, I just went with the basics. Now, Baby Yoda has completely black eyes, so that made my work easy. After that I went back to work on ears. He has a skin tone patches in his ears, so here I do not remember exactly which paint I used, but it was something like light brown or flat flesh or maybe light flesh. I tried to blend it as best as I could and I was really nervous, I guess you can see that on the video, and I tried to make them as identical as I could, but overall I'm pretty happy with the result. Now this was a nerve-wracking experience. I'm still learning my way around the airbrush, and to do some small paint adjustments, that's a learning curve. You can clearly see how nervous I am and not ready to make a mistake. But in the end I pushed through it. Small adjustments on the other side, and we're done. What do you think of the result? The last part of the painting process was to paint a ribbon on the present box. For this I used gold from Vallejo. All the parts are ready, we can see the final result, and at this point I call this model done.
Plastic dreams in my hands, sculpture gods at my command. Layer by layer building life, smooth the edges, sharpen the knife.